welcome to my journey. It is Tuesday and I feel like going out shopping. I've already been to the Goodwill. Here's the thing, I don't know if y'all know this about me. I am not a patient person, not even this little bit. I'm not patient. I hate waiting. That's another thing. I don't like to wait. If there's somewhere to be, I just can't take waiting to get there, and that's why I'm early everywhere. My thing is, if you're on time, you're late. So I like to be early everywhere I go. This morning, I was sitting there. I've got a trunk full of stuff to donate to C-Van. See, I do rotate. I do. Everything I buy is not piled up in my house like a hoarder. I do rotate. And I told David, I said, I'm not going to buy anything big. I don't need anything big. I saw some things today I wanted, but I have nowhere to put it. If I had somewhere to put it, I'd snatched them up. But I don't have anywhere to put my stuff I buy because I like to put it in the trunk. It's just easier that way. And I said, well, C-Van don't open till 10, but I really want to go to Goodwill when they open at 9, because when you get to be the first one back there and you don't have to fight all the buggies when you go later, it is pure heaven. And I thought, well, I know what I'll do. I will go ahead and go to Goodwill. And I was going to have like a half hour to kill before C-Van opens, and I'm not sitting in the parking lot like I told y'all the other week. And I said, well, I'll go to Wanda's. Well, today I decided I will go to Wanda's. So I don't want to be at C-Van when they first open if I decide to go in, because it is a madhouse. I'm going to stop like that so I can look at y'all. So I just shopped there, and now I am going to Wanda's. Had not been there in a very long time. Sometimes I find stuff there and sometimes I don't, but I like to go to Wanda's. I like to support Wanda. I like Wanda. I like Wanda's store. You never know. Listen, zoom on past me. I'm not even concerned with you today. So that is where I'm going. But I didn't pick up the phone and talk to you on the way to Goodwill because I was eating my breakfast. I've been filming my breakfast this week because I'm going to bring you a high protein breakfast video and a high protein lunch video. And so I've been working on that this week. And this morning I was like, oh, I just don't even know what to make. And I went over there. I was going to make some cheese toast because I just wanted something quick and easy before I left to go shopping. And we had like 4 chicken nugget thingies in the air fryer from supper last night. David said, I left you a few over there to eat if you want to eat them before you go to bed. Well, I didn't because I was full. And so when I saw that, hold on. Sorry. When I saw those, I'm like, oh, that's what I'm eating. So I ate them, and I ate them with my Chick-fil-A sauce. Yes, I did. I ain't trying to hide it. Y'all know I love my Chick-fil-A sauce. If it adds calories, it adds calories. I can't help it. I can't help it. Those calories are what I call the cost of doing business. When it's something like to eat that chicken, I'm going to have to dip it in something. I'm a dipper. I mentioned that on my omelet video the other day when I was putting ketchup on it. I said, ketchup is the cost of doing business. If I want to do business with an omelet to get that protein in, then it's going to cost me some calories in ketchup. I don't care. I don't count ketchup unless it is in a recipe where I have to like build the recipe and measure out a 1/4 cup of ketchup or 1/2 cup of ketchup, whatever you're making. I'll count that. But drizzling on something, no. Dipping in some Chick-fil-A sauce, I don't care what the calories are. I'm not counting it. Those are things that, even though you're on a weight loss journey, which I call a diet, call it what you want, I call it a diet. Even though you're on a diet, you're on a weight loss journey, you have a goal. I have a goal, and it's taken me forever to do it. It's probably because I do make a lot of concessions. But you know what? I've got to live my life in a way that is comfortable, even though I'm trying to lose weight. I can't go balls to the wall. I'm not that person. I'll hit the wall and I'll spin out, just like in the race. Ooh, that race this weekend was so good. Oh my gosh, my boy. Listen. Sandra, did you watch that race? I emailed you when you emailed me. I emailed you back to ask you, but I hadn't checked my email. Me and her likes the same boy, William Byron. He led out. I was down at Holly's and I come in. I didn't get to see the whole race, and I walked in the door and David had got beat me home. And he said, boy, your boy's winning. He said, your boy's walking off and leaving them. He had led every single lap of that race with 50 laps to go. I'm like, oh my gosh. So 50 laps to go, he comes in and pits. It was a strategic move. Everybody's going to have to pit to get tires and gas. They were not going to make it to the end. They had to. His strategy, they played it. It didn't work. He come out in like third or fourth. I'm like, well, he's got the car. We got time. He can get up there. This is what made me so stinking mad. And you can disagree with me and you can argue with me all you want. I will not change my mind. The leader was Tyler Reddick. His teammate is Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace was a lap down. Well, the leaders were lapping them. They were going to lap them for a second lap down. Well, Bubba was in front of William Byron. Tyler he was walking the dog. I'll tell you that. There was still time for William to catch him. He started coming around Bubba. The nice thing to do, now I know these lap boys, they want to get their lap back. I know they do, but there comes a point to where you have to yield to the better driver and let them do their thing, because they're actually fighting to win. You're just fighting to get a lap back. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. Bubba Wallace purposefully zoomed over and blocked him to keep him from passing because his teammate was in the lead. That is dirty driving. If his teammate is so good, let him win it on his own. He don't need your stupid interference. Oh my gosh, that made me mad. Made me mad. Well, then they had a thing. Tyler Reddick hit the wall, messed him up. He fell back. And one of the drivers who I really dislike went on to win the race, but my boy come in second. But for him to have led 250, I think it was 300 laps, 250 laps, and then come in second at that last 50. You want to go here? Well, he ain't looking. You want to go here? Well, he ain't looking, so I ain't gonna let him go. I am evil. Evil, I tell you. It's a truck driver coming from our coffee plant. So he come in second, which as soon as the driver I did not like won, I flipped the TV, because I'm not going to watch him do his burnout. I'm not going to see him get out and jump on his car. I'm not going to see him do his little interview. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. My nerves was tore up. I can remember now why my mama, who loved the Tar Heels, oh my gosh, she was running blue, Carolina blue in her veins. Her blood was not red. She watched those basketball games like a religion, and she would have to turn the game off because she thought she was going to have a heart attack. I got so tore up because there was so few laps to go. He was like fourth with 12 laps to go, something like that. I told David, I can't watch. If he's not going to win, if he earned it, and then that's going to happen with Bubba, and he's not going to win, I'm going in yonder, because this is tearing my nerves up. My nerves were shot. So I went back in my craft room. David hollers out a little bit longer. He goes, your boy's got a chance. Your boy's got a chance. I come running in there fast as I can run. I said, what? He said, well, blah, 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 you know. I'm like, okay, so I'm standing there watching. I get up on the TV where I can't see nothing but right here, because I was just up on the TV like that. Like that. I was, oh my gosh, he was so close. And then when that driver, Denny Hamlin, got so far ahead of him, I knew he wasn't going to catch him, but he did come in second. So, didn't like it, but I'll take it. So anyway, I don't know what we was talking about when we got on the race, but boy, them races tear me up. They tear me up, but he's doing good. I think he's leader in the points. If I'm not mistaken. Now, I don't know. Denny's won 2 races in a row. I don't know if that'll pop him up ahead of the points, but William Byron, he won the first 2 stages, so that'll give him points. And coming in second will give him points. So I'm not really sure, because they did this whole point system. Oh, I got to get over. can do that. I can do that. This whole points thing, it really got on my nerves back years ago when they started up. NASCAR, I call them the NASCAR Nazis. They just, I know they make things safer now, so that's a good thing. But it just used to be just the boys was out racing. You see what I'm saying? They was just out there racing, and who won. There wasn't no points or nothing like that. Not the system like they got now. I don't recall of what they did back then. If there was anything comparable to points, I don't recall. But I just know you got out there, you raced, and you won. That's how the racing went. But they were showing it was throwback. They was at North Wilkesboro, and that's in the mountains. And they was having throwback weekends, so the cars were all in throwback paint schemes of like their number from back in the day. Not exactly like them, but like same colors. Like William Byron, he's running Jeff Gordon's 24, and Jeff Gordon always had the red and the blue and the yellow, and he had the flames. Well, they painted flames. He was still like a silver car, but they painted some flames on the side, so that was his throwback homage, I guess you would say, to Jeff Gordon. And they were showing. See, now they got the helmets, I'd tell you what it's called, the neck thing. After Dale Earnhardt died, which was the day I watched that race was a sad, because Dale Earnhardt was my man. I mean, Dale Earnhardt was my man. Oh my gosh. The day he died in that wreck is just, oh my gosh. And you know, Dale Earnhardt is my hometown. He's from my hometown. And we have a little Dale Earnhardt Plaza. And so now they have the big helmets, you know, and the air that pumps in, the water that pumps in, and they were showing a throwback to Cale Yarborough when they had the open face helmets. It was just the helmet and the goggles, and he was just driving. No suits like they wear now with the gloves and all that stuff. I mean, they had their suits, but it wasn't like it was now. He was driving, and you could see his watch and his wedding ring. I'm like, and his face. I'm like, that's how they used to drive. Now, yes, they are more safe now, which is a good thing. So I'm happy with that. But I was just thinking how much it has changed over the years. So anyway, I'm going to shut my mouth. Y'all don't probably care a lick about racing a bit more than I care about, I don't know, soccer. Because I don't know a thing about soccer. Don't know a thing about. We're not ball sport people. We don't watch ball sports. We like racing. We like the X Games, the motocross, the skateboarding. David likes the winter games where they ski and stuff. I don't like those. I just like the skateboarding, the motocross. And when they do it indoors, motocross indoors, and they do all them tricks, I like the trick bike ride, and I like that kind of stuff in racing. But no ball sports. So anyway, y'all don't care. But I was talking, so there you go. I'm at Wanda's. Well, I'm back home. I just didn't talk no more in the car, because you know why? I didn't feel like it. I was jamming to my music, and that's what I did. So all I know is we'll just jump on into the hall. This ain't gonna be in no kind of order. I just got all my bags laid here. I've still got them chips over there. I got to figure out what to do. They're taking up most of the bed, and just the protein chips. So I'm just going to start digging through whatever is right here. That's what we're going to look at. So this one is Wanda's. Did I need these? Seriously, did we not just get in here? Okay. These are vintage. And you know I love the vintage stuff. I love their thermal, and they're not breakable. They're Bolero. If you can see, let me see if you can see. Okay, so right there, can you see the Matador? I don't know if you can or not, but anyway, there's a Matador on there. But it's thermoware. Even says dishwasher safe, unbreakable, stain proof. But I wanted them. So there you go. I'm just going to start putting stuff down here. And then, of course, I had to get two other ones. I used to have this exact cup. These are Tupperware. I thought these would be good for taking outside, not breakable, because the glasses I got now that we use in the house, I'm not taking them on the porch. Or like if David takes a drink out in the garage or something, I ain't got to worry about them getting broke. So that's why I picked these up. They're good size. So let me set those down there. I'm going to have so much stuff to clean up. Listen, I got a lot of shopping. I didn't spend that much money today. So I was happy about that. This, I just thought was so pretty. It would just fit in here. Let me move that. I got to clean it up real good, but isn't that pretty? I just thought that'd be so pretty in there with my stuff. Because I like oil lamps anyway. But I thought that was real pretty. I went on through, I saw another one, but I didn't need to. I thought if you like flanked them, you know, on something, but I didn't need to do that, so I just got the one. I'll put it right there. And then, okay, the rest of these, because you know my kitchen tree, I am making with cookie cutters, just metal cookie cutters. And look at all the, I don't even know how many it is. Look at all these I found. 10 cents a piece. I didn't know how much they were. I told her, I said, I don't know how much these are. It'll depend on if I want them or not. She said 10 cents. I said, okay, I want them. So I need more. I'm just getting them, piecemealing them together, you know, to go on the tree. Because I thought, what goes better on a kitchen tree than cookie cutters? And then, okay, that, and then a whole bunch of magazines. She had a bunch of magazines. Because you know how I like to cut up my magazines. Listen, I've got so much stuff cut up that I need to put in junk journals, but I just ain't got around to it yet. I'm waiting on this medicine to kick in. I did good today because I had some energy today. Felt like going, got out. The weather has helped because it's been hot the past few days, and then it cooled down drastically, like 20 some degrees. As a high, I should say. Lows even, you know, more. But it was almost after the heat, felt like a crisp, cool fall day. And y'all know fall is my jam. So it just felt good today and being out and about. So I think I did pretty good today. Let me go ahead and get this and then I'll get out of the way. This was my 25% off store, Goodwill. So you know I got that because I don't have that. And I have some of these things that I bought last year that are like this theme. So, if you're new here, I love Halloween. Halloween is my holiday. And then I found a notebook because, you know, I like the kind with this. And I hate when people do that. And there I was doing it. When people take them long nails and they click, 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 click on everything. Oh my gosh. It like digs in my ears. I have this thing with sounds. I've had it for as long as I can remember. It's like sounds and repetitive sounds make me just cringe. I can't handle it, and that's just one of those things. And I just did it. I did not mean to. But this, the nylon, plastic, whatever cover, those are my favorite notebooks. And this happens to be college rule. The one I'm using now is the last one. I didn't think I had one. It's the last one I got because I just finished up a book. It's wide ruled. You can't get as much on those pages. So I'll probably go ahead and switch out because I just started that book. And then I got this. It is Tupperware, you know, but I got it for my lettuce. I don't know. I never used to. We keep celery in it. That might be what it's made for. I don't know. But I got it. Oh, that does come out. I got it for my lettuce because I finally got my bottom cleaned out of a lot of my excess drinks. I had a bunch of half and half in there because I bought some and then I got some on a better deal at BJ's or Sam's or somewhere, and I'm finally on my last carton of half and half. But this will slide in perfectly on the side, and I got that big thing of lettuce from BJ's last week, and we've been eating on it. We're almost through with it, but where you rip up the stuff, it doesn't stay closed. And I thought if I put in here, put a nice paper towel on top of it, just slide in there, it'll keep that lettuce better. So that's why I got that. And then I got this. Check this out. My, excuse me. what you call this? Steam mop. My steam mop broke. And I never have bought another one because I really didn't want to spend the money on one. So I've just done with that. But I saw this. It was $9.99. Well, I got up there, and it's going to be 25% off. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm going to get it. All I got to do is buy the heads. I'm sure they're reusable heads like on mine. And I plugged it in, and it works. Well, I didn't let it get up to steam because there's no water in there, but the light came on. So I'm hoping that it worked. Well, we got up there, and she says, that's half off. I'm like, oh, no, I didn't pay attention. You have to pay attention if it's over 3 days on these tickets right here with the blue on them. If it's over 3 days date, you get it 50% off. So I got it 50% off. That was $5. And then I got 25% off of that. So I got this for $3.50. Definitely the deal of the day. So I'm just going to have to look up whatever. And it's a Shark. So it's a good one. Somebody probably upgraded and just got rid of that one. But I've got to look up the model. And all I got to do is buy the extra heads for it. Let me put that receipt over here. So let me move that. That was everything. Listen, this thing I thrifted, it has come in so handy. Oh my goodness, I love this bag. This is like one of my favorites. This one and this oblong one. My favorite. Okay, where is this? Oh, this was the Dollar Tree. I'm looking for one particular thing that I saw somebody haul. And I probably won't find it, but I'm looking for it. So I just went, it's just close my big Dollar Tree. I went to this little one up in this strip mall that I never go to. But I thought I'll go. Honey. They had enough stock in boxes on those aisles that there's probably nothing in their stock room. Their shelves were pretty well stocked. And if they put all this stuff out, I don't know where they're going to put it all. But I want to be there. I want to be there when they get all this stuff on the shelves. Because, oh my gosh, I'm not exaggerating. There was every single aisle that I went on, food, all of them. I didn't see nothing on toys. No, I didn't go on toys. Crafts all the way. The health and beauty, food, it was unreal. But I did find a few things. And honestly, I can't remember if I have already bought these little things for Easter or not for my bar where we put the food. But these are just so pretty. Just that checked gingham. This is not gingham, but checked. Isn't that pretty? So I got that. And then I got these to go with it. They also had a almost like this. It was a little darker. The colors weren't as mute as this one. Tablecloth. I didn't like it, but I just thought those looked pretty together, so that's why I got that. Now they had some purple check napkins, but they were a different purple. They didn't match good, so I didn't get those. But I got those for Easter. And then I got these to put in the boys' Easter baskets. You put, okay, I was supposed to say, surely these don't take batteries. Surely they don't. Oh, yes they do. Wait a minute. 2 AA's. Okay, well, that's fine. I got batteries. But you put the bubbles in there, and then you dip that in there, and when you press the trigger, it turns them. See the little fan back in there? It turns them and just blows bubbles. So I thought they would enjoy that. It's $1.25. They'll get $1.25 worth of fun out of it. And then I got these. I've got enough containers, but these colors got me. And the fact that they're a little sturdier. They're the SureFresh brand. They're sturdier than their other SureFresh. We got glass containers that we put our leftovers in. We've had them for umpteen bazillion years. The round kind. Pyrex, I think they are, with the plastic lids, whatever, rubber lids. I don't know what they are. But the sizes we use, we don't have but a few of that particular size that we usually always need. And so we have some bigger plastic ones that come along with the ones we got for his lunches. But we don't have anything like this size for leftovers. So look at that. That blue and that green in that pink. There's 3 in a pack for $1.25. So, yeah, I know. And then this is, oh, listen. This was my lunch. I bet I ate 6 pork rinds and I was done. I didn't want nothing else. But I was in the Dollar Tree and I was so hungry because I hadn't been home. I ate breakfast before I left, which was, I told you I ate those chicken nuggets. I think there was 4 of them. And I didn't have anything else. And boy, oh boy, did I want to swing through somewhere. Did I want to get some of that contraband food up at the Dollar Tree? But I didn't. I was like, I know they got some pork rinds up in here somewhere. And they did. But like I said, I just ate like, I know, 5, 6, I don't know how many. And I was through. But I'll put these in a bag. And if I don't eat them, I'll crunch them up for pork rind crumbs. So let me set these over here. That was Dollar Tree. Oh, there's my meal. We don't need to look at my meal. This is Habitat in Nazareth. Let me see, who is this? This is Habitat. This was 50 cents. Keto meal prep. I'm not keto, but you can find low carb, obviously, because keto is practically no carb. But there was enough things in there that I thought, even if I don't like that particular recipe, it might give me some idea to spring off of. Now, I didn't prep this week, but I'll get back to it. I just needed a break. And so for 50 cents, I figured I could get 50 cents worth out of it. And then this, I didn't get it to use. I just thought it was pretty. It was $2. And I've got this thing for aprons now. They're hanging over there on the little one shelf I got my 2 aprons, but this is a little Thanksgiving apron. So I just thought that would be pretty hung over there. And so I got it. I'll just give it a little wash. And then 2 more things. I found these. They were not 10 cents. But I bought them anyway. One was 50 cents and one. And I don't even know what I got from Wanda's. I don't know what they are. They was metal. I got them. But they had this one. I got one like this already. And then whatever that is. Do y'all even know? It was 50 cents. I don't know. But they're going on my tree. Where's the bag? That's going to help fill it out. And then this is from Nazareth. Check this big old thing out. You know how I love my succulents. Look at this one. Isn't that nice? Oh, I thought that's nice. I'll find somewhere that can handle a big plant like that. It might even go on the porch. I don't know. But I just thought it was so pretty. I just love the succulents. And the fake ones, they just look so real to me. I had a nice thing of hen and chicks. Oh my gosh. Those were my mama's hen and chicks. And I kept them. Lord, she died in 98. And I had them before that. And I had them up until probably 3 years ago. And they died. And so I hadn't had them since. But I do have 2 other succulents that have really taken off. But the one, I call it Jade. I haven't looked it up to see. I need to do Google Lens and see what it's called. It is huge. The wind came sometime last year and bloated off my table out there and broke several of the stems off. I'm like, oh, because I was heartbroken. I didn't know what they would do. I just took them and stuck them in the dirt. Boy, they took off like that. That plant is going side like that. They're just coming down the side. And I don't want to put it up on that table and it blow off again. But I don't want it on the thing. So when Jacob's running up and down playing, he's going to knock them off. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I loved it. So I got it. I know I won't kill them. I think that was all that was in. Oh, no. Okay, so this is one thing that I looked for everywhere I went today. I want Richard Simmons Disco Sweat. You know I used to do it regularly. I did it on my DVD, and then when everything come on TV and you didn't really use DVDs anymore, I put my DVD player up. It was been under my bed in a thing, nice and covered. And my DVD, I don't know where it is. It is in somewhere in the building, and I'm not going to digging through I got everything marked for the most part. I went through and marked, and I know what's in each box and details, each tub. But I'm not going digging and pulling them all out and looking for one DVD. I want my Richard Simmons Disco Sweat, so I'm going to have to order it. But I looked at every place I went to try to find it and did not find it. But I found this. Misty Triplet. Yeah, she's up right side up. I used to do her too. She's fun. She does a lot of dancing, and she just kind of swings around, and she does like nice, easy moves. And if you can't do it, you just do the best you can. But if you want to try something fun, look up Misty Tripoli. And on here, it's this is called Body Groove. That's what she's called, Body Groove. She's got 2 discs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 workouts. So I'll find something on there when I get my Richard Simmons, and I can mix it up back and forth. So I was happy to find that. Now, they have gone to all the time $3 bags of books. Did I need all these books? No. I found 2 that I wanted. That was $2. My girl math says, why are you going to spend $2 on 2 books when you can pick out a whole bag of books for $3? It's like if shipping is $5.99 and you're having to spend $25 to get it and you're at $20. Our girl math says find $5 worth of product. This is how my girl math does. $5 worth of product to get free shipping. I would rather spend $5 more dollars and get a product than to spend $5.99 just for shipping. So that's how this worked. So I found this Busy Woman's Cookbook, 3 and 4 ingredient recipes. Y'all know that's up my alley. I'm going to be looking at this specifically before I do my menu plan. I started doing it yesterday. Ooh, let me tell you, it was all comfort food from back in the day. That's why I had to start on Mondays, so I can give myself time to revamp. Because depending on my mood, and that's how I was feeling yesterday, I was just feeling all comfort foody. So if I start on Monday, then that gives me time to get out of where I was and get into what I need to be. So I found that. Listen, I have still got that that crazy eyeball thing going. It's not as bad as it was, but frugal cooking with your Instant Pot. Who don't this is $3 or less per serving. Oh, I wonder what year this was. Let's see. 2020. Oh, well, groceries were still high in 2020, so maybe it is frugal. We're going to see, aren't we? And I got this for Jacob. 2x2, the story of Noah's faith. And Ben Davis, Christmas 1990 from Cindy. And look, he wrote his little name in it. Oh, but you see, there's not a whole lot of reading, so it should be able to keep his attention. And if it doesn't right now, it will. So I need to put that over here so I can be sure to leave that out for him tomorrow. And then I got him this God Loves Me Bible. Look, Adam and Eve. You see, it's just little stories. Look, let's see, King David. Isn't that sweet? Because Holly reads to him, the child loves books. He loves books. He keeps books in his bed. He reads books before he goes to sleep. He had me reading his books before he went to sleep when I was down there with him. He loves books. She started them out that way. So I got those 2 for him. And then I collect these books. I don't have this one. Didn't know they made it. America's Most Wanted Recipes, Just Desserts. Listen, there was a Krispy Kreme something up in here. Oh, what did I say? Oh, apple muffin, McDonald's. I thought it was their apple pie. Whew. Maggiano's. I seen, Krispy Kreme. Let's see, what does it say? Krispy Kreme something. Glazed donuts. No, I would just be going Dunkin' Donuts, vanilla field donuts, Cracker Barrel, baked apple dumplings. Will I make any of this? Probably not. But did I need it with my collection? Absolutely. And then this is one of the ones I wanted. This favorite brand name recipe book. Look at the old foods on there. I like brand name recipes because the recipes that you get from the companies are often very good recipes. Oh, let's see. To Jane and Carl, Christmas 1987 from Paige. May you find lots of enjoyment in this book. Okay, well, I didn't even look. Let's see what year, because y'all know I dig seeing the years. 1981. That was so long ago. I was 18 in 81, something like that. But they give you, like, okay, Fisher. Tuna sunflower casserole, which I ain't going to eat. But it's Fisher salted roasted sunflower nuts. So everything has a brand name product in it. But I wanted that one. So I wanted that one, and oh, it's messing up. Let me lay it down so I mess it up. I can't remember which other one I wanted. Probably this one. And then I threw the other ones in there to make up my $3. So that's it. That's what I bought today. I really didn't spend that much money. I really didn't. And I had a good day today. I had fun. I had a good time. I didn't even mind traveling as much as I traveled. I traveled a good bit. Was that everything I showed you? That was everything. Oh, yeah. I went into one Goodwill because it was the last stop on the way home. I wanted to see if they had Richard Simmons. No, I didn't get anything there. They didn't have anything on one. So, anyway, I thought that was pretty good. Now, I'm going to settle in with a cup of coffee. And then I'm going to check out this shark and see what model it is and order me some mopping pads and steam mop my floors. I'm going to look at this. Ooh, I think that's what I'm going to do. Hold on. What did I do with that? I am going to get my coffee, prop my feet up, turn on Criminal Minds, because you know, and see if I can find me something in here for this week. Ooh, bread. Oh, bread. Okay, somebody mark the page. Let me see if it's something good. Baked. Okay. Baked corn dish. November 22nd, 2002. Made at home. David didn't like too good. I did. We'll probably make for church. That sounds like me and David. I'll make something new. He won't like it. I will. Something else. I won't like it. He will. So that's pretty good. I wonder if she wrote anything else in here. That's the only thing I see so far. Well, it sounds good if you leave out the green chilies. 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, a stick of butter, a can of chopped green chilies, which I'd leave out, and 4 cans of corn. Melt cream cheese and butter in the microwave until soft. Add chilies and corn, mix well, pour in the baking dish, and bake at 325 degrees for 30 minutes. Sounds good to me. Who don't want cream cheese and corn? And butter. A stick of butter. Listen, a stick of butter makes everything better. Y'all know it does. Don't lie. All right, well, that's all I know. Let me stop. I'm getting punchy. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And let's see, this is Friday. So, see you tomorrow for Meeting Planning Grocery Haul.